Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about why I believe that you shouldn't use Fiverr or Upwork as a thumbnail designer if you want to make money. So for those of you that are new to the channel and you've never seen me before, my name is Ardi. I make thumbnails full-time, well, part-time, but I do make a full-time income doing that. So I know what I'm talking about. I've made more than 11,000 thumbnails since I've started doing this. And I've worked with more than 100 channels, and I didn't get any of those clients from Upwork or Fiverr or any other freelancing platforms. So there are four main problems with trying to get clients on Upwork or Fiverr as a thumbnail designer. So the first problem is obviously, it's obvious for most people who have been on Upwork or Fiverr. It's that there is an ongoing price comparison that's happening all the time, and the prices are going down. So only about maybe 1% of the freelancers are going to make any decent money. The rest of the freelancers are simply going to, fight for the rest of the work, and they're going to drive all the prices to the bottom. So if you go on Fiverr, for example, there are about, if you type thumbnail design or thumbnail designer, you're going to get about 23,000 gigs, and from those 23,000 gigs there are probably 20 people making a decent amount of money on the platform. And when I say decent amount of money, I personally make $4,000 to $6,000 per month on average, so that, let's say, averages out to about $5,000 per month, and there are probably like 10 people on Fiverr that are able to do that, and that's out of the 23,000 people that are on there. Now, the second problem is irregular work. So you don't get a recurring income simply because the clients that you're going to get on Fiverr, they have a lot of options, okay? Fiverr and Upwork will bombard those clients with other designers, okay? Other designers that can design better, other designers that can design cheaper, and designers that can design faster, okay, and deliver work faster because maybe they have less work to do. So if you're busy and you aim to deliver in, 3 days, there might be somebody else who's willing to deliver in 6 hours. So your clients will have a lot of options. So you won't get, first of all, that's the main reason you're going to get irregular work, because once you sign a client, they might only buy a few times and then go to somebody else. And also another problem is that you're not sure for how long the platform is going to, even if you get on top of the other listings, you're not sure for how long the platform is going to keep promoting you and you keep being at the top, okay? So maybe if you get like 2 or 3 bad reviews one after the other for whatever reason, maybe because you're sick and you deliver work, you delay some work, okay, and you get some bad reviews, the platform might drop you a few spots down. So at one point you might make $5,000 per month, and then the next month you might make only 1,000. So that's completely irregular, and you cannot have a business that works like that. Then the third problem is obviously client expectations, okay? So since they have so many things to compare your services to, or so many freelancers to compare your services to, they're going to constantly compare your work to work that other people are delivering, and that might be a huge problem, okay? And they might keep asking for more and more things for the price that you're charging, or they might simply hire somebody else. And the last thing, which is usually not a problem for me, so that's the least of the, that's the smallest problem that I have with the platforms, is the fees, okay? So you're paying a fee because the platform is sending you traffic, okay? Traffic that you didn't have to pay for. So you have to somehow pay for that, okay? If you had a website, in order to drive traffic to that website, you would have to pay for ads, or pay somebody to write blogs for you or whatever. So this costs some money, okay? So if you're paying 10 or 15% to the platform, that's not really a huge problem. But you don't know how these fees will be in the future, okay? So if you get established in a platform and then the fee structure changes a lot, what are you going to do? Like, if you rely on that platform to make money, you're simply going to stay on and either increase your prices by a lot so you can keep making the same amount of money, or you're going to make no money at all and leave the platform and try to do things yourself. So what should you be doing instead of posting on Fiverr and Upwork and platforms like that? So you should actually go out there and find the clients that you want to work with, okay? Because another problem with these platforms is that you don't choose the traffic that you're getting, okay? So you don't know what types of clients you're getting, you don't know how frequently they're posting, and you don't know how demanding they are, you don't know what types of content they're posting. So you're getting work that may not be worth it long term, okay? Even if these clients stay long term with you, it might not be worth it. So the best thing you can do is to actually go on YouTube, okay, decide on one category of thumbnails that you're going to work with, find channels that have bad thumbnails, find their contact details, which you will usually find in the description, and simply send them a message, okay, and propose to help them out with their thumbnails. Okay, that's what I did to start this business. Okay, nowadays I do have a very specific process of doing that. So I have specific messages that I send, and I have a specific, let's say, step-by-step strategy for signing more clients that way. So it's not as simple as simply sending them a message. I say specific things, and I do specific things before and after I message them in order to maximize the success rate every time I send them a message. But if you're just starting out, that's the best way to go, okay? So simply posting your gigs on Fiverr and Upwork will not work for 99% of you because the competition is very steep on there, and you'd have to lower your prices by a lot in order to make this thing work. And even if you lower your prices to the bottom, you probably won't be able to make it work long term. It's not a great strategy. So now, for those of you that are more serious about this and you want to create an income with this, I do have a step-by-step training that you can find down below. I also it's called the Thumbnail Designer Academy. I spent like 6 months making that. It's 46 videos that teach you how to make effective thumbnails, and also like 30% of the Thumbnail Designer Academy is focused on making effective thumbnails. The other 70% is focused on how to find clients, how to message clients, the entire process that I follow in order to get clients, and the entire process that I have followed to be able to work with more than 100 clients at this point and make a full-time income. By the way, I know that most of you are skeptical about that. So, somebody on the internet is telling you that you can make 4 to 6K with something as simple as thumbnails. So I know that some of you probably don't believe that. So for that reason, I have a PDF file down below that you can, with a bunch of invoices that have been paid, okay, for me by clients. Some are old, some are new, so you can see that I've been doing this for a while. And those invoices have details on them, okay, for they say for how many thumbnails they were and what the price was. Now the prices are in euro because I'm in Europe, but you can turn that into your local whatever currency, so you can figure out what I'm charging. So you can find all those things down below. You can also find my Instagram account down below, which has about 24,000 followers at this point. So I post more stuff there, and I plan to post a lot of stuff here on YouTube. So if you want to subscribe as well, that would be great if this business interests you. So yeah, that's all for this video, and I will see you on the next one.